Hello everybody. Oof, I didn't notice how red my neck looks. I think I have an allergic reaction. I know I can no longer use Neutrogena because it will get more red than this. And I've been trying the African black soap that's supposed to be authentic, and I'm also getting rashes. So yeah, now I know not to use either one. I think I'm gonna go for, maybe I should go back to Noxzema. I know I've heard many times that Noxzema supposedly is not the best, but the truth is it doesn't give me those red rashes. So if y'all have any suggestions, let me know, because I need to wash my face and it seems like some products give me those rashes for some reason. But anyways, these past few days have been rough for me. I am not gonna go into details right now about everything, but maybe after a month or so I'll talk about it. But for now, I'm just going to keep it to myself for now, because I don't think it's the right time to be venting about everything. And yes, I'm in my car. I am going to see my therapist soon. I wanted to cancel on him, to be honest, but my mom told me no, go see him. And everything my mom says, like my sister told me, you do everything your mom says or our mom says. And I'm like, well, she has my best interest in heart. Of course I'm gonna listen. But I know in my last video I said that I was thinking of not seeing him anymore, but I take that back. I need to have patience. He's getting to know me. Compared to the therapist that my mom had and my sister had, he's definitely a keeper, because the therapist that my mom had and my sister, it seemed like they didn't care. Like, my mom would be talking to the therapist and she'll be eating cookies with her coffee or milk, just eating, and like she doesn't care. So with that being said, yes, I'm going to keep seeing my therapist. And the $10, well, it's still a good deal, because I could always pay $175. I'd rather pay the 10. And I'm just seeing it as self-care. And if y'all saw the video that I quit coffee, I have to admit I went back to drinking coffee. And it's even worse because these past days that I went to work, I would drink a Red Bull on my way to work, and then a few hours later I would drink a cup of coffee, which is, it's awful, I must admit. But yeah. And then after I quit coffee, which I did, I went a few weeks without it, then I went back and added Red Bull. That's awful. Then I decided, well, before I started drinking coffee, of quitting sugar, and that didn't happen either. But I'm not gonna quit. I'm still, because I need to take care of my health. Apparently it runs in my family, having a heart condition, and so that means I need to take better care of myself. But when I'm not feeling well, what I usually do is I act goofy, or I love to watch comedy stand-ups. I've always been a big fan of George Lopez, Fluffy, who's the other one? Chris Rock. There's a new one that I like. What's her name? Fortune? I don't know her last name, but she's really good. Or if it's not stand-ups, funny shows, funny movies. And of course, number one, cannot forget praying. God is number one. And even if you don't go to the church, it's very important to pray. And as I mentioned in my last video, read the Bible, the Quran, depending on, your religion. But God is number one. And yeah, that's why I also did a couple of silly videos yesterday, because that's my coping mechanism, is being funny, being silly. And sometimes I'm silly when I don't mean to be silly. I just say something and people just look at me crazy and just start laughing. But I think I get that a lot from both of my parents, because my mom can say some funny things. So can my grandma. And my dad, he's also very into comedy. I remember as a kid, um, when the internet started becoming more popular, he would look up jokes and start cracking up. And I don't know, I guess it runs in my blood. Or maybe it's a Cuban, Mexican, or Spanish thing of just being silly. But anyways, I just wanted to talk with y'all for a little bit. I try my best to at least do this podcast once a week, especially before I see my therapist. Keep you updated, and please, comment on my video. It can be anything, if you have any suggestions, if you have any opinions, whatever. I'm willing to read them and like, comment, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and also share my videos. All right, love y'all. Bye.